or if you already knew of this hack, let me know. Look at that. The build-up is awesome, man. Hi guys, welcome to part 2 of my video. Let's do the installation of our Gel X jellyfish nails with the Born Pretty solid nail tip. Now of course, part 1 is where I showed you how I prepped my nails to get them so nice and clean and smooth, all my cuticles and everything cleaned up. I left these 2 because I want to show you that I clip all my nail beds down. Sometimes I have those little like gap under my nails. For some reason I want to clip that all the way out because I don't want to leave it so debris or dirt or something could, you know, fester underneath it and probably cause greening of the nails. It happened once and I figured that was why, so every time I see that I clip all the way down. I'm not sure why that happens. If you have nails that look like that, tell me what happens, why, you know, you have that one nail that, you know, does that. Now of course I'm using a very light motions to buff my nails here. Just looks like it's fast with a 100 side grit of a buffer, and I'm going in with my first application of the solid nail tip gel. I have about 4 of them still and I'm trying to get rid of them because I've had them about 2 years. It's been quite a long time. Of course, measure your nail sidewall to sidewall. Look, perfect fit, and that is a number 2, I believe. I'm always a number 2 in every shape, every size for some reason. Are you like that? Are you always the same numbers in no matter the shape or style of the tips that you choose? Let me know in the comment section. So I'm going in and just using a spatula to, you know, take out a little nugget there, and I kind of press that all the way over the edge section. They come pre-etched, by the way, these nail tips that I got from Amazon. I'll link them in the description below, and I kind of just push that on and press out all the air bubbles I can out of the nail. I try not to introduce a lot of them because it may cause lifting, and I'm trying to avoid that. I probably wear this set for about a week or 2. I was trying actually to see if I could, you know, actually wear it until it growed out and started, you know, I had new growth in my nail. But I'll give you a review in regards to what happened with that in a sec, which I'll probably, yeah, I don't know, I'm probably not gonna keep them for 2 weeks, to be honest, because I kind of saw a design that I actually liked and I want to wear it next week. So yeah, so I'm just cleaning up the edges, and of course I cured it. Now this motion that I'm doing here is if, you know, you have heat spikes I should say, that normally happens with this gel. So you just gently hold your finger, you know, like upside down and shake it, or, you know, it actually works up and down. That kind of helps, they say, with the heat spike. And this is the nail that I'm going to actually be doing on my left hand. I already did that set for my right hand because we don't want to go through the trouble of actually trying to do Gel X on my right hand when I'm right-handed. So yeah, I'm going through the same process of, you know, just applying the gel to the tips that are already pre-sized, sidewall to sidewall as always, and I'm just squeezing it down, having it set properly, and then I flash cure for like 10 seconds just to keep it in place, and I go ahead and repeat the same process with all 5 fingers so that I ensure that, you know, I actually get them to be set in the direction or place that I want them to be, and then I'll do a full cure after. It's just easier to do that than to do a full cure for all nails. Sometimes you may have tips that are not quite as snug, so you'll have to, like, you know, reshape a little, which is what I'm doing right here with this tip. Just, you know, giving it a little nice shape to kind of fit more snug on my nail. And of course I go back in. Looking on this video, I think I could have given it a little bit more of a filing at the sides to be more of a snug fit, but I've actually had these nails on for 4 days now, and that nail hasn't fallen off. So yeah, I guess it was perfect as it was. So it's actually 6 days. I did these nails on Sunday and today is Friday. So now we are at my pinky, the very last installation, doing the same process again. you know, putting the gel on the tip, pressing it on. Be careful not to press too much because we don't want to smudge the nail or push the product out over our cuticles, because that's just gonna, you know, look messy, especially when you're trying to paint and me cause lifting in a sense. Now I'm testing out the nails to ensure they're all fully cured and set, and as you can see, they are. Now this is a method that I did not do in my last clip, my last video, where I kind of, you know, explained the failures of, you know, what I did wrong with my first gel extensions. If you're interested, I could link that in the bottom so you can see it. So I'm going in to kind of file around the cuticle area of the tip, not my cuticles but just the tip themselves, to kind of flatten them in a sense and probably get off any excess gel that may have spilled over that I cannot see. And the reason I'm doing that is because I kind of want a smoother, nicer finish than what I do want a smoother and nicer finish than the one that I got from my first installation that I cannot consider a failure in and of itself. So I want this to be a better, smoother application, which I will show you in a sec. I think it did come out good because I actually, for my cuticle area, I used like a fine what's it called, a fine brush, tip brush, to kind of do the cuticle area to make the application, you know, a bit smoother and nicer, and I think that actually did help. So I'm just going around, as you can see, to buff all the nails to get a smoother application, especially when I put on the base gel. One thing I will say with these tips is I think I should have did at least 2 to 3 coats of the base gel, because for some reason the nail cracked. I'll probably insert a clip in a sec to show you that one fell off, by the way. One fell actually off. And I was trying to clean the gel from underneath it so I could use, you know, one of those sticky tabs, because I was at work, to just, you know, stick it on. But while I was getting the gel off, it kind of cracked at the tip, which I'm disappointed in, which is what took place with my client when I did her nails. So I had to redo that one nail for her. So I'm not sure if it's an error on my end or if it's the tips themselves. I'm not too sure. What do you think? Let me know. Anyways, so we're going in with the base gel application for all the nails. So we have a smooth application of the colored gel, which is going to be the gel that I got in my Valentine's Day collection from Beetles. It is the C064, a very pretty light pink, I want to call it. It comes in a set of 6. I will link this in the description. Plus I did have some Valentine's Day set with some of the colors, which you could check out on my page if you're interested. See me going in now with that nail brush to just go around the cuticle area so I don't have any spillage like what I had in my last or my first application, to, you know, make it a bit more smooth and nicer. Of course, you may have a little slip every now and then with your hand, because hey, you're human. You could go in with a flat brush and just clean that off with some alcohol, as I'm doing right now. Those brushes I actually got from my haul video that is also live from Shein, so you could check those out. I am in love with those brushes. They are so helpful, and they're actually good quality, by the way, for the price that I got them for. Awesome. Yeah, so this is my second application for all the nails with this pretty little pink. My inspo for this nails actually came from Pinterest. I saw a pink and white ombre that I was in love with and I wanted to try it, and then I also saw a picture of a 3D jellyfish, and I was like, God, I could, you know, combine these two together and make a pink and white ombre jellyfish nail. So this is what I did. Now I'm going in right now with a matte top coat because it works better when I'm doing ombres, I was told, and it actually did work. You will see in a sec. I'm cleaning my little sponge here, getting, look at that, all those debris and lint and everything off it with a sticky surface, and I'm going in with my first application of the white. Of course you can't see anything because white is white, right? And it's pink, it's gonna hardly show. But I found this hat, guys. It's awesome. You should try it. Using clear acrylic, it will help you with building up the pigmentation of your gels. I saw it from a YouTuber, and I'm gonna link her description or her page in the comment section. It was absolute genius. It worked, especially when you're using gels that are not as pigmented. You know, they're a bit watery, or they're light colors such as this one, which is white on pink. You know, it's gonna take some time to build up, and we ain't got time for that. So the hack is to use a small, very thin layer of clear acrylic, and then the gel will help to stick, well, the acrylic will help to stick the gel on it and build up the pigmentation, which you will see in a sec. It actually worked, guys. It's such a lifesaver. It is very, very, very awesome. Now look at that. You see how dull they are, but it helps. Like, I only did 2 coats of the white with this method, and look at that. That's my second coat, guys, as you can see, and look how much more pigmented that is. Look how the white stands out once I added the clear acrylic into the mix. So fun hack, guys. I hope you try it out. If you do, let me know. Of course, now I'm gonna go in with clear top coat because I'm gonna draw over my nails, and I can't do that on the acrylic because, you know, the drawings then are gonna be a bit bumpy. So I had to go in with I chose to use a top coat because, you know, I figured it would be a bit thicker and it would help to smooth out the nail so I could draw easily on it. So, and it did actually work out. So yeah, that's what. So if you've reached this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I hope you continue to watch. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and actually share my videos with someone who may find them very helpful. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you, and big up yourself. Now I'm clearing off the what do you call it, that sticky layer of the gel, so I could do my design with this gel that I've had forever, and it's actually the first time that I'm using it. I got it from Cocoa's. It's a vintage metal silver. It's an E41. That's the name of the color, and yeah, I've had it for forever, and I've not known what to do with it till I, you know, figured let's try something, because the nails, while they are pretty, I just thought that the ombre pink and white was a bit dull, you know, a bit plain. So I figured let's try something, and I saw a similar design like this on Instagram, so I was like, let's try and not recreate, but let's try and use it as an inspo, because yeah, those forks were a killer to draw, as you'll see. But practice makes perfect, guys. You're never, well, you may not get it on the first try, but nothing is wrong with that. You could just try again like I did, and yeah, that turned out way better. And yeah, we're gonna move on and do the same thing on all the other nails. We're just gonna mix it up a little. I will be back with you once I'm at the next design, guys. Thank you again for watching, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed as yet. And thank you for our welcome, I should say, to all my new subscribers. I hope you guys enjoy the content. As always, you can let me know what style or type of nails you would like to see in the comments section, and I'll be back with you guys. Okay guys, I am back with you. Hopefully you're still with me and enjoying the content. We are at our thumbs now. I'm using those rhinestones that I got from my Shein haul. Finally, they are so shiny. Now, as I said, I'm at day 4 and they are still here glistening. So beautiful. Very, 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 very worth it. Now I'm using the same gel I used to install my tips to, you know, hold the gel down. It's gonna be the foundation of the gel, well, the foundation of the, you know, the rhinestone. Then I'm going in with this Beetles rhinestone that I just received. I wanted to test it out, and actually guys, I must say this is kind of like a mini review within my video. I highly recommend this gel. It's pretty watery, as you can see, so you have to be careful in regards to how you open it and store it. That's why I just cut off a little piece there, because I didn't want it to spill everywhere. But you have to be careful. And there's one downside I'll let you know in a moment. Here I am trying different methods of designs. I kind of wanted to do a cluster, like, you know, those Japanese nails, how they do clusters, and yeah, it wasn't really working out for me. I tried out multiple different options, as you will see in the video. Now back to the review. Now, in regards to the Beetles rhinestone gel, I think it's good to, you know, hold on your stones for stone applications, but I would be careful with it. I wouldn't use it for anything other than that, because I'm looking at my nail right now with my cluster, and it gives it a cloudy finish when I use it to encapsulate, you know, my final design, which you're seeing right now. It's a bit distorted. I'm sorry, my camera was not focusing on the charm, on the rhinestone, and I guess I didn't notice it at the time, so I could, you know, click the autofocus thing so it would clear up. So my apologies. But yeah, this is the final design that I went with, and I'm a bit disappointed in it because of the Beetles rhinestone gel. I would not use it for encapsulations because it leaves a cloudy finish. I just use it to cover, you know, just to install gems at the bottom, like, you know, nothing to encapsulate on the top, like what I used mine for, that you will see in a moment, because it left a cloudy finish and I did not like that. I'm disappointed with that. Now here I am I wanted to have like the chain fall. I saw one of these designs on Pinterest with, you know, again, it was from like a Japanese design, and they had their chain falling off the nail, and it just looked cool. It wasn't like glued down, so I wanted to do that again with these chains that I got from my haul from Shein. Also, here I am just installing them. You know, I wanted to give like a hook kind of thing, so I'm kind of positioning the chain in a way to give the effect that I wanted. What I will say is that off the bat, I should have just gelled everything down, because even right now while I'm doing this voiceover, my chains are gelled down, because I saw that they were basically, during the entire process, they stayed, or not process, but, you know, during the day on my fingers, they would clump up around the gemstone, so you wouldn't really get to see the full design. So yeah, I gelled them down. I'll insert a clip to show you what they look like on day 4, and I'm just repeating the design here on my thumbs that I did on my 4 fingers. I'm going in with some rhinestones that I've had for years, again, from Amazon, to just, you know, kind of give the design some, I guess, a little bit more pop. And here is my jellyfish that I did. I was a bit bummed in regards to this one because it didn't come out like the first one, which is kind of hard to get, you know, to repeat the same designs. I knew what I did wrong, so I knew how to fix it. In regards to, I didn't want the tentacles to be that long. I wanted them to be as short, like my design that I have on my right hand, which you will see in a sec, or that you saw earlier in the video. So I knew where I went wrong there. If you're interested to see how I made my little jellyfish, let me know in the comment section. I have a video, but if I input it in this, it would be way too long, and then you guys normally don't even finish my video. So yeah, I didn't want to put that in there. Also, I'll probably just put it as a separate video if you're interested in regards to seeing it. Now I'm going in and I'm top coating all the nails to seal in my design and my stones and everything, so that we could have the complete look of the nails. So far, what do you think, guys? I think it's coming together pretty well. Look at that. Yeah, look at that shine, guys. Yep. Now, I saw this hack on one of the YouTubers' page that I watch. She does a lot of press-ons. I saw her on Instagram also, where she kind of buffed the edges of her nails to press-ons to make them look like acrylics, and it is a awesome hack. They actually look pretty neat after that. I normally didn't buff my nails. Look at that. They're so much more neater, so nicer. They even kinda could pass for acrylic nails. Look at that. Yeah, I think they worked out well. And here is the finished look, guys. What do you think? I think it's pretty cute. Again, I think I could have made my jellyfish a little bit better. The first one came out way better. So yeah, I'm a bit bummed with that, but I still like them. I think it's, pretty cute. Let's just say the jellyfish, they're not twins, they are sisters. And here is the other set for my right hand that I did already, and here are them side by side-ish. Now let me know what you think of my finished set in the description. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe.